Good morning, all. Grand Rising. I hope you slept well. I did indeed. I had quite a bit come to me. I did. I got my little confirmation that good old Doge got my packet July 7th. See what comes of that. It's crazy. It's crazy how manipulated your For You page is, too, what they push out for you to see. You really have to become one with your inner self, your inner knowing, when it comes to just propaganda, and it comes to news outlets, and it comes to just different things in your day-to-day. You really have to become one with yourself and connect with yourself and your intuition and your discernment, and allow your gut and your inner knowing to guide you. Allow it, because 99% of the time, it's right. It's right. We second guess ourselves. We allow the conditionings of the world that surrounds us, the conditionings of the systematic ways to determine our thoughts, to determine our actions, right? They know that. They know that. That's why everything's so graciously been created, and that's why we are in the mess we are in. But once you connect with yourself and you start recognizing what you carry inside yourself, it's very easy. It's very easy to read between the lines. I had quite a few downloads come to me yesterday and different things that I'm going to push out when it comes to my podcast and stuff. I've given myself a timeline and when I'm going to get my podcast up and going, and I can't wait to put some episodes. You know, I was rewatching my video with Tay and I, and you can just see the gang stalking and the cyber attacking on my end and how much they glitched it. For entertainment purposes only. On my end, when I was making the video, none of that happened. None of it. It's just crazy the mechanisms of the strengths that they're going to erase my testimony to where it doesn't show their dirty hands. That's how corrupt it is. That's how embedded it is in the system. It's outside of me. It's not only worldwide, it's nationwide, you know, and it's absolutely crazy. It's absolutely crazy to think the evil that surrounds us, the devil running the principalities. Imagine the principalities being ran by the devil. Literally. Imagine elites, government officials, law officials, local, right? Put a badge, put a title, you name it, put it there, right? Imagine that being ran by the devil and evil. Because that's what's happening. That's what's happening. You see it clear as day. Clear as day. If you're on the side of the fence where you take payouts, you take bribes, you take the coercion, you take the bribery, just know you're opening up a path where you're allowing darkness to come into your mind. If you make decisions like that, it's not something like, oh, you take the payout, you take the bribery, you take the coercion, and you prey on someone's downfall, and you think God's going to sit there and be like, it's a great move. Great move. Great people. Yep. We're definitely living by the Bible. No, it's absolutely ludicrous that I have to say some of these things, but it's all happening around us, and there's so much entangled in my story. It's not even funny. Vouchers and gift cards go out like freaking Christmas morning. Christmas morning. They're like, yes, they can make money, but they sure as hell can't feed the starving. No, but they can funnel gift cards. Yeah, because they be doing those electronic gift cards. My previous company did that stupid bull crap too. There's so much extortion in this world. It's disgusting, especially in the property management industry and the good old state of Florida. Good old state of Florida. Just look at the statistics in the last 10 years in rental market. Literally, just look at the stats since governor came in. Look how much it's taken over our land. I mean, it's clear as day. People can say otherwise, but facts are facts, right? That said, it came to me. I now realize that it did date back to 2015 and there before. And I now realize that this is something that's been ongoing in my life for years. I just wasn't awoke to it. I wasn't awoke to it. And that's the thing. Once you wake up to realizing that the people around you are not truly being genuine, it's a hard truth. Especially when you just carry a pure heart. It's hard to see. It's hard to see. But it's all created for you to walk through the things that you walk through, for you to get to the other side with God and become close to God in the way that you need to. Because if I had not walked through everything that I've walked through in the last decade of my life, I wouldn't be where I'm at today, right? Same thing for you. If you hadn't walked through everything that you've walked through, you wouldn't be where you're at. And so you have to look at things and recognizing like everything's divinely orchestrated. Although there's people that like to think they're, in power, like, but God, Brandon Lake, that was cute. Great song, It's so crazy to see how the industry is just straight selling their soul. They are indeed too. Ooh, that was all of my dreams. God freaking knows too. There's one thing when it comes to sharing the gospel and, writing Christian songs and, pushing your brand out, pushing your vision out and portraying yourself as one way. But in the back, you're doing all kinds of dirty deals, stealing ideas from other people, not sharing your wealth, not paying it forward, not being a generous person, not carrying a postured heart. Yeah, those things count too. What you wear on the outside, it's what you're having the inside of you. Your heart, your mind, your body, your soul, your actions. And let me just tell you, grabbing a mic and singing a song that you stole from somebody else, the ideas of the verbiage, which I'm sure you got paid and coerced to do it, no doubt. That ain't gonna save you, brother. It's not gonna save you. You have to ask yourself, at what point do you recognize that we are all human? I'm a human. You're human. I'm a human. We all have hearts. So what gives you the right to steal ideas from other people and you think God's going to sit back and be like, okay, that's normal because you know what? You wrote a Christian song or so-and-so and so-and-so and so-and-so told you to write it. So you did. They paid you a great deal of money and then you push it out, right? But there wasn't pure intentions behind it. Pure intentions go a long way. And there's so much lack of pure intentions. So much lack thereof. That was something that came to my dream. It's crazy. Because I guarantee you, because I'm pretty sure that I put But God out. I think it was November, December last year. Yeah. So, a little snippet of that. This isn't just my story. It's a warning. If you don't expose it now, it continues. That part. I've been falsely labeled, blocked from basic aid, and buried under paperwork. But I've also been anointed to speak. My pain has purpose. My fight has fuel. My God has never lost a case, and neither will I. Neither will I. Testimony is a war cry, no doubt. Rule 27 petition filed under the U.S. District Court. Yeah, heck yeah, I filed a Rule 27. Now, does it matter? Who knows? You can't deny the truth when it's stamped, notarized, and filed by God. That part. They called it a clerical error. It's a systematic fraud. Systematic fraud is happening all around us. Literally, straight up. Straight up. Just turn on the news. You can see it. They're scrambling because of all their dirty secrets coming out. But that's the thing. You can't run from your secrets. You can't run from your truths. You can't run from your dark soul. It's inside of you. You can keep painting a mask. You can keep burying it inside. You can keep living a false facade. You can keep lying. But God knows. And the masks eventually fall. Always. The truth always comes out. It always does in due time when God sees it fit. God knew you would lie. That's the thing, is because God knows everything. God knows you're going to lie. And he also knows when the truth's going to come.